Australia's wildlife wonders, unforgettable encounters. 12 extraordinary experiences that bring you face to face with the wild side of Australia. From the vibrant coral gardens of the Great Barrier Reef to the red earth of the outback and the ancient rainforests of the north, Australia's wild spaces are unmatched, and so are the creatures that call them home. While much of the world is chasing safari trucks or trekking to high altitudes for elusive glimpses of wildlife, in Australia, nature often comes to you. But this isn't about ticking off animals in a travel guide. It's about the unforgettable moments that happen when you meet wildlife on their terms, in their world, under big skies or beneath blue oceans, and walk away forever changed. These 12 experiences offer more than photo ops. They offer connection, perspective, and awe, the kind of soul-filling encounters you carry long after your suitcase is unpacked. Wake up with kangaroos on the beach, Lucky Bay, Western Australia. In the early morning light, the sand at Lucky Bay glows almost white, and the sea gleams a pale turquoise. But it's the quiet thump 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 in the distance that signals something truly special. A small group of eastern grey kangaroos emerges from the scrub, hopping confidently across the open beach. Some are mothers with joeys peeking from pouches, others pause to sniff seaweed or lounge lazily on the soft sand, as if they too have nowhere better to be. Located in Cape Le Grand National Park, near Esperance, Lucky Bay has become world famous not just for its scenic beauty but for its unusually beach-loving kangaroos. They are wild and free but unafraid, a rare intersection between nature and humans that feels deeply harmonious. You can camp right next to the beach, waking to the sound of waves and sharing breakfast with your marsupial neighbors. Why it's unforgettable? It's not every day you share a pristine beach with kangaroos. It's the ultimate Aussie dream brought to life, no fences, no zookeepers, just wild, effortless wonder. Swim with humpback whales, Ningaloo Reef, Western Australia. Few experiences on Earth compare to being eye to eye with a creature the size of a bus, and yet in the warm, turquoise waters off Exmouth, that's exactly what you can do. Every year, from August to October, humpback whales migrate along the Ningaloo coast, and with the help of spotter planes and expert marine guides, you're given a rare opportunity. Slip quietly into the water and let the whale approach you. They often do. Curious, graceful, and utterly majestic, a humpback will glide beneath you, massive but gentle, and in that moment, the world falls away. There is no sound but your breath and the rhythm of the sea. Tours are highly regulated to protect the whales. Only a small group enters the water at a time, and operators adhere to distance rules, ensuring the encounter is natural and respectful. Why it's unforgettable? It's a lesson in humility. Floating beside something so massive and ancient makes you feel small, in the best possible way. Watch baby turtles hatch, Mon Repos, Queensland. On a warm summer night in Mon Repos, near Bundaberg, a hush falls over the beach. Visitors crouch silently under the stars as tiny heads begin to poke through the sand. With surprising speed and determination, baby loggerhead turtles burst forth by the dozens, scrambling toward the sound of waves and the light of the moon. Seagulls swoop overhead, and rangers keep watch, ensuring the hatchlings are protected in their first chaotic moments. Loggerhead turtles are endangered, and Mon Repos is the most important nesting site in the South Pacific. Conservation here is serious, and guided tours support ongoing research and protection. Guests often describe the experience as emotional, cheering quietly for each tiny turtle making its impossible dash for life. Why it's unforgettable? It's hope. Watching life begin, raw, vulnerable, and wild, is a rare and powerful thing. See saltwater crocodiles in the wild, Kakadu and Daintree. The stillness of the water hides a secret. The most powerful reptile on the planet is just beneath the surface. In the yellow water billabong of Kakadu National Park, or drifting along the Daintree River, you'll spot them, immense, prehistoric saltwater crocodiles, lying motionless among lilies, their eyes just above the surface. They're not behind glass. They're not props. They're apex predators in their own domain, and seeing them in the wild changes your perception of what true wildness looks like. These crocs, some over 5 meters long, are living dinosaurs, and they've ruled these waters for millions of years. Why it's unforgettable? The mix of awe and adrenaline is electric, a reminder that not everything in nature is cute or cuddly, and that's exactly why it's sacred. Meet a Tasmanian Devil, Tasmania. Misunderstood and endangered, the Tasmanian Devil is fierce, feisty, and totally fascinating. Nocturnal and elusive, they're difficult to spot in the wild, but sanctuaries like Bonorong Wildlife Sanctuary near Hobart and Devils at Cradle Mountain provide safe, enriching habitats where you can observe their rowdy feeding sessions, snuffling calls, and complex social behaviors. Devils play a critical role in Tasmania's ecosystem. They clean up carrion and help control invasive species. Conservationists are working hard to protect them from devil facial tumor disease, a unique contagious cancer that has decimated wild populations. Your visit directly supports this fight. Why it's unforgettable. These little creatures pack big personality, and seeing them up close feels like a privilege. Swim with wild dolphins, Glenelg or Rockingham. In a world of artificial dolphin shows, Australia offers a refreshing, ethical alternative. Join a small group off the coast of Glenelg or Rockingham and snorkel freely among wild bottlenose dolphins. There's no chasing, no coaxing, just waiting for the dolphins to approach on their own terms, which they often do. Playful, intelligent, and curious, they'll often zip through your bubbles, swim in spirals, or swim calmly beside you. There's nothing choreographed, and that's the beauty. Why it's unforgettable. It's an honest connection between species, no tricks, just mutual curiosity. Watch little penguins parade, Phillip Island, Victoria. Every evening, under the fading glow of sunset, dozens, sometimes hundreds, of tiny penguins emerge from the surf at Phillip Island, waddling across the sand to their burrows. These are little penguins, the smallest species on Earth, and the island is home to one of the largest colonies in the world. The experience is well managed, with eco-sensitive viewing platforms and ranger talks. And yet, when the penguins appear, nothing feels staged. It's wild and whimsical, like a bedtime story unfolding in real life. Why it's unforgettable. It's pure magic, with a soundtrack of coos, flaps, and excited whispers from the crowd. Spot rare birds, Kakadu and Lamington. Australia is one of the most exciting birding destinations on the planet, and even if you're not a bird nerd, the vivid colors, complex calls, and aerial displays are impossible to ignore. In Kakadu, watch jabberoos, magpie geese, and brolgas perform in wide-open wetlands. In Lamington National Park, encounter regent bowerbirds, king parrots, and the elusive Albert's lyrebird. Some build intricate nests, others mimic human speech, all are wildly entertaining. Why it's unforgettable. You don't have to try hard. In many places, the birds come to you, especially if you have a little fruit in hand. Watch whales breach, east and west coasts. Between June and November, Australia's coastline becomes a superhighway for humpback whales. They migrate thousands of kilometers, sometimes leaping fully out of the water in joyous, spectacular breaches. Some of the best spots include Hervey Bay, calm waters ideal for mothers and calves. Eden, clifftop views and rich whaling history. Albany, a lesser-known gem with intimate encounters. Watching a whale breach isn't just a sight, it's a shockwave, and it takes your breath away every time. Why it's unforgettable. You don't just see it, you feel it. Feed rock wallabies, Magnetic Island, Queensland. On Magnetic Island, just a ferry ride from Townsville, tiny rock wallabies emerge from boulder piles at Jeffrey Bay each evening. They're friendly, curious, and happy to be hand-fed with approved food sold locally. Watching them hop from rock to rock, Joey's in tow, is utterly charming. And because it happens at sunset, the light is warm, golden, and perfect for photographs. Why it's unforgettable. It's gentle, close, and feels like something out of a fairy tale. See flying foxes fill the sky, Brisbane and beyond. As night falls, the trees in Brisbane's City Botanic Gardens begin to stir. Then, in a sudden rush, thousands of flying foxes' giant fruit bats take to the sky, forming clouds of wings against the dusk. They're misunderstood, but these mammals are critical pollinators and incredibly graceful in flight. Watching them wheel across the skyline is eerie, beautiful, and totally unexpected. Why it's unforgettable. It's a wildlife experience most travelers miss, but never forget once they see it. Camping camp with kangaroos, emus and dingoes, Mungo National Park. Far from the cities and well beyond the phone signal, Mungo National Park in far western New South Wales is ancient, haunting, and alive. Camp here and you'll share the land with kangaroos, emus, wedge-tailed eagles, and the haunting howls of distant dingoes. During the day, explore Lake Mungo, a dry salt lake that's been inhabited by Aboriginal Australians for over 40,000 years. At night, the stars seem close enough to touch. Why it's unforgettable. It's not just nature, it's time travel. These encounters aren't just travel stories, they're reminders of what the world still has to offer when we slow down, look closely, and tread gently. Australia is one of the last places on Earth where wildlife still thrives in the wild. Go meet it. Respect it.